Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Queta in at the 5. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Paul George, and it's Watford in at the power forward position. Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standing.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
Now here's White, and he buries his first look.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Embiid. Back to George. Clock at 4. Here's Maxey. Queta pulls it in. Boston on offense. Last time they met in Boston.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
Getting into foul trouble will really handcuff you, and they found that out last time.
Yeah, and we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Maxey. George, a screen on Pritchard. Maxey against Pritchard. The 3 is up. And it's Maxey missing. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. EA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Tillman misses. Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Pritchard with it. Now here's Brown. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Embiid. Well, for Joel Embiid, he has one MVP, but Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
Now here's White. Here's Queta. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
George against Brown. Outside White. And here's the fast break. Here's Grimes. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
And it's the Sixers with the ball, following the 3 by Boston. Embiid inside. Boston pulls it in.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pritchard, the pass to White. Oh, it's stolen away. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. George has the open look. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Boston leading by 3. It's Brown on the wing. George defending. Pritchard surviving the D. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The shot off that time. Ooh, nice D from George. The 76ers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
And the Celtics in possession here. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. And there's the screen. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th best, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Outside Maxey. Up top, Embiid. To the paint. It's tipped. White finds Pritchard. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. And Embiid with the block.
You see how impactful of a defender Embiid is. He erases shots around that rim.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Grimes. Up top, Embiid. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Celtics with the lead. Left side, Brown. Here's Keita. Embiid covers. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid passes to Watford. Outside Maxey. Blocked!
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And here's Brown, coming off a 37-point game against Cleveland.
And he didn't just put up big points. He beat everyone to the boards.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. They trail by 1. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Maxey. He picked up 39 in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. Edwards comes in for Paul George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. Boston also changing it up. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Hauser comes in for Tillman. And Simon has subbed in for White. Now here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket. Just 5 to shoot. Boucher on the screen. His first shot coming late. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now Simons. He had 25 points in his last game. Boston, no good that time either. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these two teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it does make this game feel extra special, BA. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Embiid. And it's Gordon in for Lowry. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
There's Simons with a 3, drains the triple.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Oubre. Gordon outside. Boston pulls it in. Here's Shireman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Simons outside. Boucher on the screen. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Oubre. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
Gordon can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Shireman. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Edwards. Now Drummond. Out to Oubre. The 3 from Edgecombe. Excellent D there from Hauser. Boston's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Celtics lead by 3. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Oubre. And the basket is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. White's checked in. And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Simons. And the shot goes. Simons got 5.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Simons against Maxey. Drummond with the screen. Inside. And stolen by Boucher. Here's the break. Here's White. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Simons against Maxey. Simons with it. 3 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Edwards in at the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Simon's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
76ers trail by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you, Brian.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. So it's Boston now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Maxey against Simons. Shoots over Maxey. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
That's tipped. Edwards, a pass to Oubre. Now here's Maxey. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Goes up from the block. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Drummond's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
Here's Minot. He's covered by Oubre. Out to Simons. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
The first one falls. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Garza's checked in for Boston. And so Simons nails both of them. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career. So I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds. But I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Celtics second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. White with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Pass to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Drummond. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston leading by 5. Simons deciding where to go with it. Boucher on the screen. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Maxey with a screen on White. Down low. Drummond passes to Oubre. To stop the run. Another shot. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And here's White. 12 points for him. There's the 3. The rebound by Maxey.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
First one falls for him.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Garza. Both free throws good from Maxey. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability. Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Celtics lead by 6. Boucher outside. Simons right side. It's stolen by Maxey. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Over Boucher. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Garza's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Philadelphia. Brown with it, picked up by Embiid. Brown passes to Simons. Puts it up from 12. No good, off the front rim. 76ers trail by 4. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 from Edgecombe. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
Yeah, quick thinking right there by Edgecombe. He needs to keep being decisive off the catch.
Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Garza, lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Now Oubre picked it out of midair. And Boston pushing it up now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now Maxey. Embiid a screen on Simons. Maxey passes to Oubre. Simons against Maxey. 4 on the clock. For 3. Hauser grabs the board.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Brown. Back to Simons. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Outside White. On the wing, Simons. And counted. Now 4 for 9.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And here are the Sixers now. 7-point differential. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. The Sixers again can't hit. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Oubre's got 8.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 7. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
So both teams making some changes here. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here's Brown. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
76ers trail by 9. Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Grimes. George outside. Here's Embiid. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And here are the Celtics. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Oubre against Brown. There's a screen. Pulls it. And it's Boston scoring again.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's George. Yet to see a basket. Knocks down the step-back Jay.
Don't forget about PG's in-between game. It's more than just solid.
Simons outside. Back to Brown. There's the triple. Gets a hand on it. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 9. Pritchard with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Watford outside. Outside Grimes. Watford with a screen. Beyond the arc. Grimes' shot is off. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pritchard gets it to go.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Watford. Screen by Embiid. For 3, George. The rebound, Celtics. Kid has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. Brown against Oubre. Brown can't hit. 76ers trail by 13. And Watford, here we go. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jayson Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Oubre. And he drops the first. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
He does not get the second one. Celtics lead by 12. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass on the layup. Pritchard's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
1:02 left in the second. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Hits both from the stripe.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
On the wing, Simons. Covered by Grimes. Simons passes to Queta. 32 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Queta, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 76ers trail by 14. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. George outside. Up top, Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edgecombe. Drives to the hoop. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Edgecombe's got 7 points in the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
There's Simons with a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Boston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings. In honor of these rankings, I want you guys to rank your top 3 NBA Raptors.
Oh, come on again. Obviously, I'm number 1. And then you got Dame Dollar at number 2. And then I'll put Allen Iverson at 3.
You know what? I like that list. But I put you at second behind the unreleased bars of Kenny Smith that you've never heard before. I got bars.
Sorry, Shaq. I'm going to have to agree with Kenny. I really admire Dame's lyrical prowess.
But mine, Ernie, it's mine.
I really admire Dame's lyrical prowess.
Okay.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Celtics.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So the Celtics 5 right now. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Jaylen Brown is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Queta in at the center position. Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Kicks it to George. 4-3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Tillman's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
White on the wing. Inside. White gets it to go.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Here's Maxey. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you, Brian.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Embiid's shot is good.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Pass to White. It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's White. Here's Queta. 6 points for him. Pritchard from outside. He drops it from range. Pritchard's got 9.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Inside. Tipped. George with a steal. Outside Grimes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Derek
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Quentin Grimes. One shot.
Celtics lead by 10. Pass to Tillman. White on the wing. Fires the 3. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. George passes to Embiid. And Embiid with the power jam.
throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Can. Here's Brown. 6 points for him. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Pritchard. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Brown against George. Outside Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid, a screen on Pritchard for 3. Maxey. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 10. Pass to Brown. Here's Keita. Embiid covers. Here's Keita. Now here's White. Maxey covering. Releases. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Back to Grimes. Fires from deep. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second one. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. Boston leading by 8. It's Brown on the wing. Pritchard from outside. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. But he was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. And to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's help.
And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
They were intimidating at the defensive end. Blocking shots, changing shots. You had to fight them for every bucket last year.
Now here's White, covered by Grimes. Left side White. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter. Boston leading by 7. Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. George against Brown. George with it. Watford outside. Pass to Embiid. And here's Pritchard. Here's Keita. And the layup is good. Keita's got 8.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
'76ers trail by 9. Outside Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Step back and fire. Boston with a rebound. Keita's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's Brown on the wing. George defending. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
The 76ers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Outside Grimes. George outside. The 3-ball. Philadelphia, the rebound. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre, he's checked in for Watford. Edwards comes in for Paul George. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Boston also changing it up. Boucher's checked in for Keita. Hauser comes in for Tillman. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Edgecombe. 7 points in the game. To the wing, right side. Embiid's got space. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. Oh, clear the deck. Jaylen Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Maxey against Simons. Shoots over Maxey. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Down low. Here's Oubre. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Boston leading by 9. Now Simons. 11 points in the game. Boucher, left side. Embiid brings a double team. And it's Simons missing. The 76ers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Embiid. On the attack, Oubre. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Simons against Maxey. Boucher a screen on Maxey. Now here's Simons. The D's right on him. 4 on the clock. White for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maxey attacking. The 3 from Edgecombe. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game. Pass to White. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Philadelphia's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching.
And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyrese Maxey. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Boucher with the block. Hauser outside. Inside. Here's Simons. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Outside Oubre. Oubre, a screen on Simons. Lowry into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry against Simons. With the floater. And it's good for two. Simons gotten 4 this quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
1:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 7. Drummond with the screen. Takes a 3. And it's Edgecombe with a 3. Edgecombe's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Anthony Simons, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Boston making a switch here. Garza is checked in. And so Simons nails both of them. 76ers trail by 10. Lowry outside. Oubre finds Drummond. Back to Oubre. And the layup is good off the glass. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Lowry against Simons. There's a screen to the middle. 4 seconds left. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt.
Oh, wow! Okay,
Real!
That's
what they came for.
And Simons is such a skilled two-guard. Fantastic at keeping his balance through contact.
At the line for the Celtics, Anthony Simons. Shooting one.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Puts up a three. Here's Drummond. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for one, Andre Drummond.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics lead by 11. Hauser with it. Oubre picks him up. Inside, here's Minot. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And the 76ers shooting at a respectable 49%. Drummond up top. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by White.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. That one falls. And the Celtics lead by 15.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The 76ers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. Double team on Drummond. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now White. He's covered by Oubre. White, the pass to Hauser, and the layup falls.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Down low. Right side Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
So it's Boston now. The lead is 15. Pass to Minot. Now Simons. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Oubre. Shot blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Maxey. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
76ers foul. Edge code. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Brown finds Simons. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 15. Pass to Maxey. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Up top, Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. The Sixers with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brown passes to Hauser. And the bucket is good. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. Boston pulls it in. Boucher's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Brown. Out to Simons. Uncovered. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Assist from
Brown's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 76ers trail by 19. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Boucher. Embiid gets the bucket.
Nice looking jumper for Embiid. So fluid for a guy his size.
Now here's Simons. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Edgecombe. Looking to get back on track. And Maxey with the layup.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Celtics lead by 15. White with it. Pass to Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Tillman comes in for Hauser. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. 76ers trail by 16. Here's Grimes, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And here's Simons. Outside, Brown. Now Simons. 6 on the shot clock. White with a screen on Maxey. There's Simons with a 3. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
George passes to Maxey. Buries it down low.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Boston leading by 12. Simons outside. Pass to Keita. And here's White, covered by Grimes. On the break. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
So it's Boston now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And here's White. Here's Tillman. Back to White. Simons up top. Maxey covering. Shot clock at 6. Simons against Maxey. And it's Simons missing. 76ers trail by 10. Outside Grimes. Maxey finds George. To the left side wing. Outside Grimes. Screen by Embiid. From the wing. It's stolen away. Now here's White. They still need this. And it's good on the layup. White's got 20.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
The 76ers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Watford outside. George outside. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
One of the league's best wing shooters. PG provides offense night in and night out.
Pass to Tillman. Now Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And rejected. Now the Celtics on the move. White fires. He drills the wide open jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Richards checked in for Boston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Here's Pritchard. Bucket is good!
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Maxey with it. Outside Grimes. Embiid inside. Got a hand on it. Now here's White, covered by Grimes. Oh, he leaves no question.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
76ers trail by 15. George outside. Fires the three. Oh, it misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And here's Pritchard. Tillman in the post. Watford covering.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside Embiid. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Pritchard with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Derek White.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
George against Brown. George with a steal. Brown with the steal. And Brown with the stuff.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Grimes. They set the screen. Lets the three fly. The three ball is down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Brown against George. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Defensive foul. Peyton Pritchard. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. Shooting 1.
But free throw's good from Maxey. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Derek White.